Yep.
You see my screen?
Cool. It's recording.
Welcome. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, part 2 of 2. Sunday sermon. We will try to figure this the fuck out, guys. I don't know what happened here. We did order some MacBooks. They are not going to be here for a long time, pretty much till February, because we had to get pretty much all customized, top of the line, yada yada yada, whatever. But they're not going to be here until February. So on that, we can screen record our own screens, just probably through the Discord actual the Wealth Talk, like the where we get on and all get live. We could probably just open that up and then record our screen. So we're probably going to do that once we get the MacBooks, which will be a lot easier. Zoom, I don't know if it doesn't have the capabilities. I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to move forward. Part 2 of 2 now. We're going to do my watch list. Justin, guys, his Commons watch list is always posted in his comments thing. He also has Yules and Heacock Jim doing their watch list as well. So lots of tickers there. You guys check those out. As far as for me here, what we just talked about, here's ES, the S&P futures, right? This is what I like to see. Bring it down.
Okay. Anybody who's new, creating levels like this is the same for any ticker for literally anything. So this is all the same TA, whether we're day trading or not. This is, you draw your support and resistance levels, all the same. So
Yep. Thank you, Justin. So here, guys, just like I said, 47.50 was that low. We wanted to hold it. We did on ES. We bounced right off it. And now we're heading higher. We're currently at 47.82 now. So futures, you can see we're up about 23 points. Obviously, that does not matter till the morning. But I would like for that to hold. So the trade here would be this. The trade that I like is, God damn it. Sorry, guys. Nope. You guys know I like to play SPX, guys. If you want to play SPY, pretty much subtract 10 and divide by 100, and that will give you the number on SPY when we're talking about the ES levels, okay? Because ES we like to watch because they trade 24 hours during the week. Monday to Friday, they're rolling all day. So there's big levels that we get from there. Okay, SPY does trade, but it's just more of a lag. It just lags behind. So ES is very crucial. I would pretty much think, guys, on these, anything over 41.92-ish here on SPX is going to go try 48.08. It's going to go try the high again. Okay, so if we're currently up 25 points on ES, right, we close at 46.65. We'll say we open up 25 points. That means we're going to open at what, 47.90-ish. I would say above 47.91, I'm going to go try some calls there. Okay, those will probably be some 0 date to expiration. So for SPY, it's probably going to be like 478-ish calls. Okay, 478 calls. For those of you that are new, we traded SPY a lot, which is obviously the ETF of the SPX 500 or S&P 500 indice, which is SPX. Okay, for those of you that don't know, SPX is about 10x more expensive, right? But you get a major tax break. You basically tax on capital gains, not on active trading income. If you're just going to trade SPX, it's because it's some ETF versus indice rule. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really question it. I just take advantage of it. All right. But those are way more expensive. Okay. They're way more expensive. Like if you're going to buy a 40-cent contract on SPY, it's probably a $4 contract on SPX. Okay. So play SPY. That's okay. That's okay. But just know, like if I say like 4,800 calls for SPX, just know that's probably about 478 on SPY. Okay. About 478 on SPY. So just take that into account. All right. Cool. Other than that, I really like that level above. Now we know this. Hey, 465, or I will play ES under 47.50. I'm going to look at the downside to about 40. I would say about 47.12. I know I have these intermediate levels in here, but the next big area is right here, 47.12. Okay, 47.12, which is about 470. About 470 on SPY. That would have to hold. Okay, so now you guys got those levels over 48. Over 47.90 on SPX, over 47.90 XPX, under 47.60 SPX, we're going to play the downside. Okay, super simple. Now, everyone and their mama's playing it. We're talking about all day, so why don't we talk about a Tesla? Look at Tesla here. Really nice chart. I do like that it held this 50-day, right? It held the 50-day. So I'm looking at this. I'm pretty much saying over 1072. Okay, over 1072 right here. We're pretty much going to try higher. Now, I'm thinking this. There's a ton of fucking chatter on this. Everybody and their mama on it. They crushed deliveries, pretty much almost a milli, 100% year over year, pretty much. So look, this is probably going to gap up. Where is it going to gap to? It's either going to gap up here to about 1094, 1103, or 1109. Okay, and above, I would say this, above this level here, which is a 1119, 1120, if you will. If that breaks with force, I mean, we're really looking at about here. 1175. Now, our fib extension levels, I really like this 1210 level, okay, which is 61.8 level. I really like that, okay? So let's see what happens, because after that, it could do another push, right? I mean, look at this 127 level is at 1500 plus. I mean, that's fucking massive. The 100% level, I think, would be right in here at about 13 something, maybe 1400, but there's best case scenario 1553. Now, I don't know if it gets there, but it could. I would say for the short term, I'd probably be looking at, depending where we gap up to, okay, depending where we gap up to, I would like to take as close to the money calls as possible, but you know, Tesla is expensive, right? So let's say we have a 1094 gap up. I'd probably be looking at the 1100, 1120, 1150 calls. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah. Kapil makes a point. He says it gaps up and must sells. Well, that's what's been happening this whole year. I don't think he's going to start selling again until the end of the year for the capital gains reasons and for the tax purposes. But I think Dylan is right about something where he can't sell until after the ER. There's like a blackout period or a block period for insiders to sell until like the 27th or something like that, which I believe their earnings on the 26th, something I was reading. So good point, but always be ready for anything. We would like to say he's not allowed to sell, but like, fuck, we could see massive selling. I don't know. No idea. Okay. We play what's in front of us, not what we want to happen. Always play what's in front of you, not what we want to happen. So I'm looking over 1072. If we don't get a massive gap up, I would say over 1072, then over 1094. Okay. Then 1109, then 1119. Okay. These are all big levels you can try to play the breakout on. But I think this thing's going to run like a fucking bat out of hell right out of the open. I mean, it's pretty much the most discussed Twitter or most discussed ticker, and it's not even close. Okay, it's not even close. This is the past 24. Let's see what they're doing in the past hour. See, even in the past hour, right? I've never seen Reddit this bullish either. Reddit's always bearish. I don't know. There's just a bunch of negative Nancy's on there. Twitter, you know, is just incredibly over bullish all the fucking time. But you can see both them and SPY. I mean, this is chatter quant, guys. This is just aggregates all the data of multiple social medias to see what the hell is going on. What are people talking about? Gives you the sentiment as far as is it positive, negative, neutral, right? Obviously, Tesla's up here. Last time it had this much volume was the time when they first thought he was done selling. We had that major lift off from here. Or no, actually it closed here, and that's where this gap came. Okay, it closed here, and then this gap came, and it went nuts. Okay, but you got to respect this downtrend, right? The downtrend line, you still got to respect it. You see, it failed it, right? Super interesting. So it's this 1119 is like, I think about it like a fucking, it's like a rocket ship. If it gets through that with force, it goes another 50 points. Okay, it goes another 50 points easy. Okay. So I like that. So, okay, we've got 1072, 1094, 1109, 1119 to the upside. Okay. Next one I have is Amazon, the behemoth. the behemoth. This was a great short. This was a great short. I love this short. Now, what am I looking at on Amazon? Well, I didn't like that it failed this 200. You see the purple line here? That's the 200 moving average. Okay, this is the daily chart, the 200 MA. All right, it failed it. But you can see it's respecting this trend line, right? It's respecting this trend line. So do we bounce off this area? And you guys know it fell underneath its, like where it closed was like 33 something. It fell another like 5 points. But you can see here that I really do like. So we've got the TTM squeeze is getting super tight, super, super, super tight. So it's going to break one way or the other. Here's what's going to happen. It either falls and tests these lows again, okay, if it breaks this trend line down, which I would pretty much say this 3304 level, it has to break this 3304, which is the recent low, okay, right in here, 3304, 3306 area. It has to break there. If that breaks, if this trend line breaks and that breaks, it's easily got 200 points down in it, okay? I would say, or another 150 points, but this can be a big drop. Okay. And if we get the golden cross, which is the 20 crossing the 50, then crossing the 200, you know, the MACD is technically already underneath there. So who knows? But this thing is set up for a massive move because look at this consolidation. I mean, you want to talk about a flag. I mean, this thing is flagpole and then traded sideways. Look how long this consolidation was here. And when it finally fired, it went, right? This low where it fired. This low is 3175, right? Which is what we're targeting over here, all the way up to 3,700, 30, almost 600, pretty much 600 points. Okay. And now we're getting these red dots again. Not nearly as much consolidation, but you have to respect it. You have to respect it. Okay. So underneath 3306 is a long way down. Now, what's the trend though? What's the trend on the daily? The trend is this. Anytime it slipped under that 200 day, it has bounced back and reclaimed it and gotten it back above it. Down, reclaim, up. Down, reclaim, up. Down, reclaim, up. Bounce, or a support and up. Huge support in here, right? Now, just looking closely here, this is very ugly, but you could. We have a shoulder, we have a massive head, and we have another shoulder. Now, it's not textbook and it's not beautiful, but to me, a lot of things are screaming downside here. That's just me personally. But if we are going to have SPY and SPX rip the all-time highs, it's going to be very hard doing it when Amazon is selling off. Okay. It'll be very hard to do it when Amazon is selling off. So be quick, be nimble. Do not get caught short, you know, trying to, if it bounces off that level and it does not break through, don't be caught short there. You play calls. Okay. Back over, I would say back over about 3350-ish. We'd want to get back over, we actually go just to look at the 1 hour. I think that was what I was looking at. Okay, yeah, this like 3350-ish level, you could see where it kind of held and took a shit. All right, so we want to get back above that. Now if that 3350 gets taken out, probably nice, you know, probably about 20 points up here at about 3370. I'd say right back up here, this 3371, right? Above that, I got 3384, which I had in here, and then back up to 3400. And if it wants to really get going, it's going to go back to 3440, which I had huge problems with. Remember, we were trying to play this breakout up here. Then after that, it's pretty much going back up to 3500. All right. So I would say each way, it's got about 100 to 200 point move in it. Now, Kapil says, if Amazon breaks the trend line, is it breaking the head and shoulders? Technically, Kapil, yes. I would say, because you could see this is where that bottom is, it's 3305. I would wait to go short there. Okay, I know it's another 30 points, and you could play, listen, if you're good and you're quick and you're in front of your computer all the time, okay, and you see it pops to 3350 and it fades it, you can play puts off of that. Okay, it'll probably likely go test this low 33.33, and if that breaks, then 33.06. Okay, but confirmation is a candle closing below, and on the higher time frames, a candle closing below will probably test down. But Kapil, you are right. I would say 33.06 breaks that head and shoulders to the downside for sure. Okay, for sure. So upside, guys, we got to get above 33.55-ish, roughly. Downside 33.06. Okay, Amazon. Looking at that tomorrow. And if you're fully bullish on Amazon or you're fully bearish on it, I don't care what you are, and you think the move is going to happen sooner rather than later, you could go buy some monthlies. They're just fucking expensive. It's just fucking expensive on Amazon. Okay, the move's going to happen one way or the other. Okay, but let it tell us. Don't be biased. Don't be biased. All right, now on to the third play, our chippy play. We got AMD. AMD, I do like. Why do I like AMD? Well, chips are just bullish in general. But off this little swing off the bottom here, right? Swing off the bottom. We've got a 50% retrace, right, to 143. I like that. I do like that. Then after further looking, and it's not textbook, but you can see it, we have what? Cup and handle, right? You guys see that. I can't draw like we could draw on TrendSpider, but you can see it here. Cup, handle. So do we use this 50% retracement level, 143, to go higher? Okay, do we? If we do, I would be looking at this. I would think over 145, which was the close on Thursday, over that, we're pretty much safe to play up to about 146, 147. So I'd look to take short-term 146, 147 calls there for sure if we hold it. Okay, so that's the trade I'd be looking at on AMD, a cup and handle breakout. Now a full breakout would be back above for the cup and handle breakout would be at 156. Okay, which is about 13 points off. They got an event on 1.4. Is it them, Dan, or is it NVIDIA, or do they both have something coming out this week? AMD. Okay, AMD is at the investor conference. For those of you that are listening and not looking at the pre-CES event. Okay, yeah. So pre-CES event. I don't know what that means, but the sentiment on it is pretty bullish. Maybe announcing new GPU or CPU. Okay, Dan knows best. Dan knows best. We'll be watching this. We'll be watching this, but that's not until 1/4, which is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday. Is it a buy the rumor, sell the news? I don't know. But on the technical side, it looks like this 50% retracement is ready for a bounce right above the 20 MA2 on the daily. I like it. And we got a cup and handle forming. Lots of conviction here, guys. Lots of conviction. Okay. AMD 150 call. Yeah, Dylan, AMD and NVIDIA are some of my favorites. Yes, you got it, guys. So next one, NVIDIA. This little hoe. I love her and I hate her, but I have a lot of levels, guys, but I know my real levels. I like that we're holding this 50-day, right? We're holding the 50-day. I would think this over about 298, over around 298, 299, we're going to head back over 300. Okay. We're going to head back over 300. And I'm almost positive, I'm pretty sure someone dropped it in here like on 1-something, 112, 114, one of the dates. They have news that's going to come out, AMD, okay? And the overall sentiment of chips is just bullish altogether, okay? It's bullish altogether. So someone says they're going to be announcing some news. I don't know what it might be, but there'll probably be a sympathy play for AMD if they get any bullish news as far as anything that has to do with chips overall, right? Anything that has to do with like chips overall. So something to think about, okay? I would like it over 298 to really look at 300 plus. Okay. So yeah, and the Sitting Bull says AMD 150. If you're gonna play AMD 150, I do like that call. I would maybe go and buy the 14th, 114. You can see here, even a 160, 150, they were buying up too. Give yourself a little bit of time on this. Okay, with an event coming up, volatility increases. And if you don't buy at the right time, you'll get clapped on a weekly. Okay, If you could time a bottom to play a 150 for next week, which AMD guys we've seen can easily move. It could have a 10-point week. Okay. Can have a 10-point week. What do we have? 132, 133, 149. Okay. Was that 15, 16 points? 143, 156, 13 points. We can have a 10-point swing for sure. To be careful on these, I'd maybe look at next week. Now, AMD is a pricey, but not the priciest. 150 is not bad. $3 for next week. I would take that over. It's pretty much half the price. Okay, but if your account cannot handle a $3 contract, then you don't. That's not the trade for you. You have to trade what's best for your account, not what everyone else is trading. You always do what's best for you. Always do what's best for you in regards to your account, because that is your fucking money. Okay. That is not Dan's money. That's not Dylan's money. It's not Justin's money. It's my fucking money. Okay. So you do what's best for it. You preserve that at all costs. This is fresh water on a deserted island with no water. You got to make it last forever. Cherish that motherfucker. All right. Okay. Rant over. Next. So that's AMD. Then we had NVIDIA there. I think with NVIDIA, we said, 296 too looks good. You could do 296. What am I on NVIDIA here? Yeah. Okay. 296, 298, 300. Over 300 is going to run like crazy. Okay. You could see we had the MACD here get low, and then now it's flattening out. So we want to look for a nice little curl up. Okay. Nice little curl up there. That's NVIDIA. And then I got one long swing, one small count play for you guys that I did like was NEO. Okay. NEO, as much as it's been beat to shit, it does not want to give up that 30 level. It does not want to give up that 30 level. So I applaud it, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, if you really look at it, it's just almost pretty much a falling wedge. But I mean, this is actually, pretty much like a bull flag, really. I mean, I could do better TA on this, but like, it's pretty much a bull flag. And it's holding this 30 level very, very, very well. Even though it lost it, it reclaimed it. And now it's got news that they're trying to buy the other Chinese company, BYD, or whatever the other Chinese EV is, right? Trying to buy them. So now Tesla has huge numbers. They have 91,000 deliveries. NEO does this year, which is, for the size of the company that they are, that's pretty bullish. They are approved for factories to start producing in other countries. Someone posted that there's actually a job opening for NEO in the United States. So is NEO coming to the United States? Possibly. That'd be a huge fucking win for them. If they could, they would be competing directly with the behemoth Tesla. But they do have a better range. They do offer the battery swap technology. That is like a 5-minute battery swap or something like that. I don't know if that's better than charging supercharger or just switching the whole goddamn thing out. Who knows? But it'll be cool to watch them compete together. So long term, guys, I do like it, but it needs to stay above 30. Okay, it needs to stay above 30. This is a trade where I would go look at like March, because these are cheap contracts. Even March 50 is like 63 cents. Now that sounds, 20 points out the money, but it was at 66. Okay, and 50 was the last big level it was really around. Okay, you could even come over to here, 45. Okay, even if you want to you could do February. So a month earlier, you go here, 40, 87 cents. That's small account friendly. I'd say anything under $1 is small account friendly. Now you guys do your own, you know what's really friendly to yourselves, but you could go by 2 weeks out too. I don't know. These are super, super duper cheap though. Okay. Super cheap contracts, even if you play the 14th. You guys, if you're going to play a month or less, just buy as close to the money as you can on these. Okay, because they're super cheap. Super far out the money and cheap contracts. Cheap does not always mean better. Okay, always, always, always. So I would look for this. My trigger to the upside would probably be anything above 32.90, which was, you guys see, it pretty much just filled this little gap up. So I'd want to see this actually be a bottom, right? And then get up higher. And we did reclaim the 20-day, which is good. So is next up the 50-day? And then you see the 200-day up here, right? So we want to see those reclaim. But at the same time, if this low breaks, we'll go to the weekly. If the low breaks there, where could she head? Underneath 27, right? What you guys see here, it's pretty much just held this big ass level right here, 29. So if that fails, it's probably coming down to the bottom of this candle about 21. So you could play a 27 break to the downside down to 21 for sure. You guys see how I find that level? Or I guess you could do 22, but this big green candle, right? You could also do about 21 because this was a breakout. You guys remember that breakout, or this was resistance, breakout, retest with this little red candle, retest, and then breakout. So we had the breakout, retest, gone. So I look at 23, 20, 23 and 20 to the downside. Okay. So you guys do your own due diligence there. You know what's best for your account as far as the size of the trade that you should be taking, the size of the contracts that you could buy. For those of you that are new, go check out the rules channel. Okay. You guys have to define what your rules are. Okay. Because if you do not have rules, then you cannot stay disciplined. And if you have no discipline, you will burn all of your fucking money. The market holds no prejudice. The market doesn't give a fuck who you are. Motherfucker will kick you in the teeth, kick you in the balls, steal your girl, piss on you. It doesn't matter if you get cocky. It doesn't matter if you think you got your shit figured out. If you don't stay disciplined to your rules, you will get slapped. You will get clapped and your account will drain. Okay. So that's the one thing that we preach, guys. Capital conservation is bred off of discipline. You have to stay disciplined. And how do you do that? You define rules. What are your rules? I don't hold over. Like, I'm just giving examples. I don't hold overnight. I'm just a day trader. That's fine, right? I don't play earnings. That's fine. I do play earnings. That's also fine. But if you're going to have rules, they have to be the same. I have a 20% stop loss. Okay, no matter what, you cut it at 20%. The whole, I'm going to hold because I hope and I think. No, hope is not a discipline. Okay? You don't hold something just because, oh, someone said they're holding. So when you come into Discord and goes, guys, are we holding anything? We are not holding anything. Motherfucker, is your account, is your plan to hold that. Okay? The next rule is this, my number one rule. You plan the trade, you trade the plan every time. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Plan the trade, trade the plan. It's simple. It's retarded. It's not retarded. That's the wrong word. It's cliche. Okay, but it works. You plan your trade. You trade your plan every single goddamn time. So if you come in and say, are we doing this? My answer back to you is 1000% of the time going to be this. What does your trade plan tell you to do? The answer is always in your trade plan. Now I get it. Some people ask questions because they are learning and that's good. But sometimes you need to learn because you already have the answer. You already have it. You just don't know you have it. Okay. Always needs to be a part of your trade plan.
Yeah, Chris is one of those asshole teachers that like tries to like get you to answer the question yourself instead of giving you the answer.
That is me. 1000% that is me, but it's all out of love. All right. It's all out of love, guys. I promise. It's not, there's never anything behind it personal.
No, you learn by yourself. So yeah. It's the best way.
Guys, sure. I am self-taught, so I had to do all of the hard I had to lose all the money. I had to blow my account. All my rules and everything I talk about is because I had to go and endure all that shit. You guys don't have to endure it. I already did it for you. Justin already did it for you. A lot of these guys that are in here that are really good, and you'll come to see a lot of the names that talk a lot, and when they talk, you listen, okay? I mean, I can name them all right now, but there's a ton. You'll know. They've probably lost a lot. But I'll tell you this, they stick to their goddamn rules now. You stick to your goddamn rules always. Always stick to the rules. All right? But that's my watch list, guys. That's my little rant for you. Everything I tell you is out of love. Nothing is ever, ever, ever personal. We always want the best out of each other. How I learned growing up best was somebody always challenging me to do better, right? So I'm always going to challenge everybody to do better. You usually know the answer 90% of the time. Sometimes you just need a little pat on the behind to get there. All right. Maybe sometimes a slap on the back of the head. But other than that, Justin, that's my watch list. You
Cool.
want to add anything as far as like some of the rules, some of the ways the Discord, works, how we all work together, yada, yada.
Yeah, so if you go into the den, that's going to be, where all of our call out channels and our talking channels are mostly during the day.
Wait, how do I do that?
You
guys see the
pull up
Discord now?
Discord. Yeah.
Okay. You guys see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you,
that?
yep.
Okay, cool.
So if you want to go up just a little bit, yeah. So if you see the den,
rules.
well, we could just start from the top because I know there's new people in here. So I'll just run through it really
new
quick.
people. So yeah, go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, announcements. Obviously, this is where our biggest announcements are. I try to tell you guys good morning every morning there. So, but yeah, that's where our major announcements.
Very refreshing to hear good morning from Justin every morning, guys. I tuned in just for that.
No, but yeah, that's our biggest announcements. Fresh Eats is kind of
Fresh Eats. We should probably retire this channel. This was before we started the Stock Wins channel.
Yeah, so Fresh Eats was like where we put all of our winnings throughout the week. People are posting also their winnings. So we'll probably just retire this channel.
The Stock Wins is better.
Yeah,
this one's better. This is where you drop, guys. This is where we see all each other's successes.
And then so it helps motivate us. And then we randomly select 2 people every month. We just send that refund button to your monthly subscription. So yeah, 2 people random every month gets a random refund for posting in the Stock Wins and or shouting us out and talking to us on social media. So 2 ways you guys can get your month refunded possibly. Anyways, bing bong. Testimonials. Yeah, if you got any testimonials, let us know. Love to hear
drop them in there. Also, shout out M. Baker, dude. Look at that beard, bro.
Dude, that's a beast.
God damn, and that sexy ass shirt. God damn. Anyway, okay, we'll keep going down.
Must have apps. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You want to do them all? Let's just do the main ones.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. We have our main bots. Yeah. Motivation. Yeah, this is good. So if you want to guys go to motivation, I try to post motivation things. Manifestations. Please put your manifestations in there. Life is very about, attraction, and what you give out, you get back. So manifest this year's goals in there and they will come true.
Shout out 35 million for blowing this thing up, man. He's killing it. Appreciate you. Podcast coming soon. Lessons learned, guys. These are good.
Yeah, this is from our members of Learn Lessons that they have learned and shared with the group. So that's pretty cool. A lot of good stuff in there.
There's a ton of good stuff for the people just giving out what they're feeling, what they learned. If something went wrong, good. If something went right, good. There's a place to come talk about it. Okay. And then moving down, here's all the option bots, guys. If you want, go to the Start Here channel.
I think,
at the top. Start Here, guys. This is going to tell you how to walk through the Discord. Justin made this 30 fucking minutes. It's long and it's in depth. It gives every single channel. Talks about every single bot that we have, what they do, how to trade them. Kay has the welcome video, but this is a good one. You guys know to watch this one.
Yeah, and then down, if you want to scroll down a little bit,
or
just scroll down in this channel. Yeah, so this shows you how all of our bots work. So I know it gets a little overwhelming, like, oh, how the fuck do all these bots work? Here you go. Explains exactly what they are and how you can use them and why those notifications are coming in through that bot channel. So everything is right there for you.
Yep. Tons of stuff in here. Let's see. We'll go down. VIP comments.
VIP comments is
Justin. Justin Yules,
BK.
Hancock, Jim, posting here maybe sometimes.
Yeah, he's mostly long swings. He's in a long swing.
Okay, long swings. So guys, anything commons related, any call out, anything that's in this channel are either trade ideas or enters and exits of positions.
Absolutely. Okay. And these are going to be more of your squeeze plays. So the more of the fast movement plays, the momentum, the in and outs, the day trading.
This is going to be trading. This is trading.
Trading.
We're in and we're out.
Yeah.
We're robbing the motherfucking bank and we ain't sticking around to see if the goddamn cops are going to show up. All right. Nope. We're in and we're out.
See profit, take profit. 5%, 10%, take it.
Yep. This is the options, VIP options, where we talk about, our trade plans for the day. You can see here, I put my trade plan in here. I show what the chatter is. Okay. I talk about the positions I'm going to be taking. Okay. Enters and exits. Sherlyn, one of our other admins, she's a badass, as discussed earlier. She is the best trader in this chat. So she posts in here. We also have Melski. Melski didn't trade on Friday, so that's why you're not going to see his name in here. But Melski Trading is one of our admins. Shout out to him. He is the Apple and Spy assassin, and he kills it every day. A lot of you guys are giving him a lot of love. So we post in here. We give our updates in just here. This is locked for just us 3 admins. Now, the boiler room. This is just the commons. Go ahead, Justin.
No. Well, yeah, it's the boiler room. I mean, I like to keep it a theme. I don't really want to replace it, but it was brought to my attention. It probably will be better if we just make it. I'll probably just make it commons talk.
Yeah.
Something simple for you guys, just so it doesn't get confusing. But yeah, this is the boiler rooms, the commons room. So this is where we are throughout the day, throughout the night, talking about our plays, ideas. Everybody's involved in here. This is where the community speaks for commons.
Yep, only commons, guys. So if you're commons are common shares. Common shares, you're buying shares of the company.
Yeah. Okay, so basic, yeah, regular stock buying shares. You're buying a share of the company.
Yep.
Hoping it goes up.
Yep. Then we got the what's called water cooler options, okay, which might just become options chat.
Yeah.
Or
it'll probably become options talk or
discussion or talk, whatever. And thank you to whoever did bring that up. I thought that was a good. They brought that up in the suggestions channel, guys. So
we'll get to that
so you know, nothing here is set in stone.
Yeah,
we're still building every day to make sure what's in here is best for everybody and best for everyone to navigate. We want to set everyone up the best for success. Okay.
Yeah, just like how we navigate the market. We're always moving how the market tells us to move. You guys tell us something that could help everyone out, or so we will take it in that consideration and hopefully do something about it.
Everything's for you guys, man. So we just want to, obviously want to make it as easy for you guys. So if you have a suggestion, feel free to put it in there. There is no hard feelings, right? We don't care if something's completely ass backwards from what you like. Feel free to discuss it, man. It's not a big deal. Okay. I mean, I think we made 2 different chat rooms like the next day after somebody was like, hey, there was only one chat room like 2 months ago. It's like, it's a little too,
like a month ago.
Too crowded.
Yeah.
Like a month ago. It's a little too crowded. You think we should separate them? 3 minutes later, boom. Here's the options room. Here's the commons room. And everyone's like, okay, yeah, we like it this way. Keep it this way. Okay. Then you got the small count plays, which shout out a lot of good names are in here. 35 million, JT Gladiator. I see Iman's name in here a lot.
Jason
calls out plays in here. Lots of good. I think All-Star's in here too.
All-Star good.
He's been in here for a minute now. He's good. They call out more small account friendly plays. Oh yeah, Brandon. God, I mean, we got so many good people in here, but this is more small account friendly. So they're going to keep a lot of these plays are going to be on tickers that are going to have options chains that are smaller. I say under $1 usually is more of a small account play. Under 75 cents is usually nice. And anything that's in the small account applies to the commons too. If you're going to you could trade common shares on it the same way that we're trying to trade the options on it, guys. It's the exact same thing. You see here. Look, I grabbed the CHPT $20 call for 1/7 expiration at 33 cents. So for one contract, it was $33. That is definitely small account friendly. Okay. So that's that channel there. Then, hey, everything down here in this education section, guys, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You want a complete list of the stock terms. Okay. Justin sets it up. I mean, this is insane. He has this, I don't even know how many pages, it's 25. Not only can you go and look and read all of these, you could click it and the motherfucker takes you to what he's talking about.
Yes, sir.
Justin spent a lot of time on this. Sorry, I don't know where I just went. He spent a lot of time on this, guys. A lot of time. So go look at it. Charting resources, just talk about some candlestick patterns and stuff in here. Different setups, guys. So go and read through this.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah. There's a whole like intro to charting, so in there as well. So check, if you go scroll to the top, all the way to the top for that one. Yeah, see, it will break down everything, go down just a little bit. There you go. Introductions. Yeah, literally talks you through support, talks you through what resistance means. We have all the intro basics for you guys in there.
Yep. Guys, the more you put in, the more you'll get out of it. If you think you're going to come in here and they're going to be like, fuck, I see these guys banking on Twitter, so I joined, I'm going to be rich. And you're thinking, oh, they're just going to call a play. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to know what I'm doing. And I'm going to be a millionaire. Okay, you might catch a couple, but you end up getting clapped in the long run. You have to educate yourself. We trade in here and we discuss the things that we discuss and we teach you guys what we want to teach you, because I think about it like this. If Discord and Twitter and social media all went away and you could not use those or have any of those apps open while you're trading, saying if this happened, 90% of retail traders would be fucked. I mean, completely fucked. Completely fucked. Okay. Don't be that 90%. Be the 10% with us. Okay. So ask questions too. That's what the chat's there for. Ask questions. Know how to spot what an uptrend is. Know how to spot what are head and shoulders, what a rising wedge, what a falling, right? All these things. And then you'll be able to call your own plays. Okay. We want you guys to come for the education and stay for the culture. That's it. Very simple. Library, an insane library, guys. I mean, insane. So you click that link here. Okay. You click this link, takes you here. I mean, you have everything. And then let's say I want to look at options.
Double click.
Double click. Oh, you're right.
Click, yeah.
Okay. We've got like 58,000 books in here. Not 58,000. This is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Trading for
no, it breaks it down for real. It breaks it down good.
I go back and read this every so often too. So hey, who's laughing now? Right? Who's laughing now? But yeah.
Yeah, I think, and then the thing about the stock market and trading and investing, it's always about making it as simple as possible. Always.
As simple as goddamn possible. That is the truth. Amen. Amen. Make trading boring again. I always say it. What's your favorite book? I like that options book for dummies, Ned. But there's a lot of good ones in there, man. There's a lot of good ones. I think there's like it's like over like $3,000-$4,000 in value, isn't it, Justin? Something like that.
That's like close to
5,000. Yeah. So guys, take advantage. All right, take advantage. The Intro to Options channel is super cool to get your feet wet. It just explains the breakout of what an option is. Some of the different terminology that we use, guys. Very good to get your feet wet in here. I mean, you guys see fundamental analysis, scanner setups, talk about the different scanners you guys can make. And in the group, some people make them through their TOS. Okay, so you guys can do that. Here's the YouTube channel. This is where we post all of the YouTube. Who is that guy? Who is that? Look at that mustache, dirty Randy. Okay.
Yeah, so anybody looking to day trade, definitely that's kind of a very those videos stay true to how to day trade, how I day trade. So check them out.
Then this is our YouTube channel with all of just the sermon. So anything where we have a sermon that we post, right? You guys will see. Justin will post them in here. He'll post all of them in here. So you guys just like to keep it. And it's just our YouTube channel. So when you get the YouTube channel, guys, like and subscribe it too. So maybe you missed Discord, you'll get an email from YouTube saying they just posted it on YouTube, so you can go get it. All right. Pack Talk. This is for like sometimes like outside of market hours, and usually unmarket related. We talk about. I think Dylan was like, "Hey, is there anywhere good to live in Texas outside of here? Is where I live," and they were talking about it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking to sell this or something too. Yada yada. Whatever. I don't know. Like. This is, and then John's like, hey, brought this bad boy out. If you guys don't know who John is, you'll figure it out. John is badass, but he has a bunch of old cars like this. So this is like unrelated, but this is stuff where you can come in. This health, nutrition, workout supplement. This is all about the health, body, and mind. I did love that you guys were blowing this up on the new year. This was cool. This is where we come and check in, right? This is where we come in and let everyone know we're getting our workouts in. We got Swole Master Flex.
Dude, we got some
JDM.
big ass people in our group.
Dude, we got some big boys in here. We got some hitters. In here. God damn. Then you got nutrition, right? People talk about things that they make, how they made them, what they're eating, yada yada. Post some of their workouts in here. Supplements. People post. I mean, you can see me. I take them all. Gains. We got reloaded BCAs. A little creatine.
Okay, someone shops at the vitamin shop.
I shop at vitamin shop
nah,
too.
Me too.
What up? What up? Okay. So you guys, we just have a place to encompass everything. Some side hustles, talk about things that people do on the side, things that people flip. People want to talk about real estate. They got into Airbnb. They got the Airbnb discussion going pretty well. And that's really it.
It's just suggestions.
Oh, suggestions and vent. Yeah, suggestions. So this is okay. This is what he came in. It was Squeezer. SC Reezer. He came in and said, hey, this is what I saw. This is up to you guys. This is what I think would be cooler. So we already adapted it. Cool. Okay. Already adapted. Vent. Sometimes we have a tough day in the market. We have a tough day in general. Come in here and vent. Everyone's really supportive, guys. It's actually really cool to see. Okay, I think that's all I got, Justin.
Yeah, those are all retired channels from throughout
And
the
then
years.
these are retired.
Yeah, I mean,
don't think
guys,
you
I mean,
can see these.
that's another thing about Vent is, yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that you need to get things out. So come and Vent. It's not good to hold it in because then you'll just carry it over to the next day in your trading. So just go vent that shit out. But yeah, like we said, we're here for you. This is a community, you know, it's not just a pure FinTwit alert, you know, pump and dump group. Like we're here for you guys. It's a community. We want you guys to win. We want you guys to be able to fish on your own, you know, collect your fish, eat your own shit. And yeah, I mean, this is what we're about. So thanks for following along.
Yeah, thank you guys for choosing us, and we're gonna grow this year together. We're very excited.
I did want to add actually to that. We are going to add market updates. Or if you want to go back to Discord real quick.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna go over 2 other tickers just after you wrap up.
Yeah. So market updates, I think we're going to.
Where's that at? Oh, here.
There. We're going to start adding like market updates there, like how we did at the beginning of the sermon. We'll start adding like a little, you know, this is what's going on with the market today in the morning.
That's what, So we see on the indices. This is what we see. This is what we see there. Yada yada. Right.
So we'll start posting in that. We do have the OTC channel. Obviously, OTC's pink list. We have crypto. Working on something with that to we'll see what we can do.
This will be exciting. If this comes through, this will be very, very, very exciting for you guys.
So yeah, we got crypto in there. We got Eames in there answering your questions. And then I want to say the dividends, another big thing that we're talking about. Like I talked at the beginning of the call, we're going to grow in and start getting into dividends and ETFs and growing our portfolios.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So we started this channel just started kind of popping off actually in the last couple of days. So expect for this to get a lot bigger. Guys, you should start a Roth IRA. You should start any sort of IRA, whatever.
Eames is great. You're right.
Eames is great. Yeah. Shout out Hannah. Eames is goated. Eames is cool. You guys will see him in here.
Yeah. So the guy who runs the crypto channel started in this group about over a year ago when we first started, learned everything and started his own crypto Discord. So
he started
pretty cool
just for crypto, which was cool to see him grow like that. So that was awesome. Yep. So, okay. Other than that, what do I have? I think that's it. I saw a couple tickers you guys dropped. I'll look at those real quick. Unless Justin, you have anything else?
Don, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. Guys, we're gonna look at Apple. Someone was talking about Apple. I know a lot of people play Apple in here. As you could see, I still have a price target of 190. I think that would give it a $3 trillion market cap. You could see here, though. We are up and now sitting on the 78.6 fib level. I would say a break of 180 will probably send it back to the all-time high. As far as playing it this week, I mean, you can see it held this 20-day. Does it try it again? I don't know. So far, we're kind of at a double top, though. So you're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what happens here. But if the overall market sentiment is bullish and the indices are bullish as far as like the Qs and SPY, then it's very likely that we head higher. On Apple, Apple's one of the leading weighted leaning stocks on the S&P 500, which, typically Apple and Microsoft is another huge one on there. They both need to run significantly to allow the SPY to run and the Qs to run. Amazon, Google are 2 of the other big ones, Netflix up there, right? Facebook. So we want to watch those stocks as well. But I do like Apple here. I would like it back above 180. I'd like back above 180, and I'd like a bullish close. I want a green candle close above it, like we had here pretty much. Okay, but I want to get above, what is that, 180.42? 180.42 would definitely go to test the all-time high again, you would think. Okay, next up, I got 190. If we have bullish market sentiment, I definitely feel like we're going to head higher, especially with Apple. So Dylan is probably watching Apple for tomorrow, I would imagine. He probably has more of a snipe play on it, so he probably is going to be looking at a smaller time frame channel and probably be looking I would think over 178 would take us back to 180. Over 178 would take us back to 180. That'd be the play I'd make on it. Okay. Just looking at that super short. Someone said Home Depot, HD. I don't remember who said it, but someone said it in here. I like Home Depot. I mean, basically just holding the 50-day. I mean, really, I would want to see, wait, this one. Yeah, I'd probably go from like, I mean, oh, wow. Oh, wait, did I fuck that up? I fucked that up. I'm sorry, guys. What I'm doing here, guys, is called a Fibonacci extension. This is what I want. Mother F. Also, if you guys have children, any newbies, I cuss way too much. And I don't fucking care. So deal with it. No, I'm kidding. Just mute your just mute or put headphones on or something if you got little ones that are running around. I know we got some parents in here. I do apologize, but they say that people that cuss a lot are usually smarter. So I think that's fucking right. Hannah says, totally making muffins with my toddlers. Fucking muffins. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I cuss a lot. And people that cuss a lot, they're usually smarter. I don't know. Some smart person wrote that, so I'm going to ride that to the bank. Okay. HD. I do like HD back to the all-time high. I would probably look. I mean, you can see over 417. It wants to go to 479. 440 total price target. That's where I would like to see it go to. But you can see this level here. So what I like to do is this. I'll remove this and I'll actually just do a fib retracement on this small move down now for the shorter term. Right? This little swing down. I would think we get to 431 probably. If we take out, now you want to do this, you want to go draw your price level. What's the high here? 420.61. So you know if that, whoa. You know if 420.61 breaks, right? If it 420.61 breaks, it's probably going higher. Okay. Ned says I must be a rocket scientist. Yeah, I'm a goddamn brain surgeon or some shit like that. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. But I agree, Ned. You fucking dog. No. But look, you guys can see this level right here is pretty significant too, right? Like this 416, 417, right? Which is pretty much where this got to. Okay. So you want to know your levels here, right? There's some resistance here. So we got to really get through about I would say 416, 50, 417, then we can head up to definitely 420. 420, shout out my stoners, 420. Then back up and we'll see if we get to
Hey, blaze it. Shout out to
blaze it up. Yeah. Shout out to all you degenerates. Yeah. Okay, so we had that. Let me see. Somebody else said something about something. Who said something about something? Oh, nice cup and handle. Oh, Adam. What up, Adam? Adam says KR, young Kroger in the house. He says a nice cup and handle. He is right. I'd say this is a cup and handle. Right? You guys see the cup? And you have this little handle, little teacup handle. So pretty much you would think right here, right? About 46 level, it would want to break out to all-time high. You guys know the all-time high, 47.99. Okay, you'd pretty much want it to get above 47 easy. So 47 easy would break higher. I would probably look, if you like this chart long term, you could look at the at this level here. If 44.80 prints, you could take some support there, which is also around where the 50-day is, but see about 45. So you see this 20-day right here, right? I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, it held it, right? I would think if anything, 45 flat, 44.90, 45 flat might come. And if it does, you could buy around this level here, okay, which is just the high off of this day at 44.80. You could buy there into support, okay? And then it goes higher. If that doesn't hold, 44.61 is the 20-day, so you can look there as well. Okay, tiny little squeeze here. It's basically just showing some consolidation. So it could be ready to make a move. Let's see. Adam, good call out. I do like it. There is a cup and handle there. Other than that, guys, That's all I got. Justin, you got anything else? We go ahead and
That
wrap this
is
up.
it.
We went almost 2 hours, but I want to do an hour. But this is how it's going to go from now on. All right,
Absolutely.
Justin, anything?
Yeah. No, I think that's it. I think it was a good one. We'll see more of you throughout the week. Watch list posted tonight. We have our channels. Respect what kind of trader you are. If you're not a day trader, just watch, hit our long swings. Yeah. And then what I want to say to actually everybody who's new, who wants to like get into day trading, who's like really interested in it, paper trading is awesome. You know, you don't have to use your money. You don't lose anything. But another thing that
Yeah.
I think is awesome to practice day trading using your actual money is just buy one share. That's it. You know, we're not trading these, you know, $100 shares on these momentum plays. They're usually like $9 when they start. You know, they're using the ones or they're double digits. So you could just literally buy these small accounts, you guys, to learn. Just buy one share, focus on your entry and focus on your exit, which is always going to be the most important thing. Focus on percentage instead of dollar wins. So focus on like 5%, 10%, 20% wins instead of actual dollar amounts. And then this will be a great way for you guys to actually get in the action, learn it, practice, and then from there you can scale up. Say you're doing well.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to buy 2 contracts, or you go to 1 to 5, now, or you buy 5 shares. Now you're at 5 shares doing good entries and exits. Now you're going to move to 10 shares. You see, it's all about progression, getting it right the first time, because you know it's like lifting. If you don't have the right form, you can't lift heavy. So you got to start small and work your way up. And you'll see guys in
Very,
here.
very well said.
I know it gets hard sometimes because you see a lot of us, like some people will come in and like they make a lot of money, but that's their account. You know, they've been playing a long time and they focus on percentage, not money, you know, and it seems like a lot of money because they are playing with a lot of money, but they're focusing on percentage. So
Yep.
their 10%, 20% might be huge to you guys, especially you new guys. So don't focus on that because you will get there. Focus on yourself. And everybody in this group is just showing you that it's possible. Nobody is showing off. So please don't ever take it like anybody is like, oh, I made this much. It's more like you guys can do it too. We're a community, you know, we hold each other accountable and then we all win together. So I guess that's all I got to say.
Perfectly said. It's not a fucking sprint. It's a marathon, guys. We now have 280 trading days for this entire year. Don't fucking blow your load on the first one. God damn it.
No, sir.
279 more after tomorrow. Take 10%, take 20%. Think about this. This year is going to be the year of if an initial play was green and I would have just taken profits, even if it was 5%, 3%, 10%, 20%, and my goal was higher, even if you just would have took profits instead of actually taking the L because the trade didn't move out, where would your account be now? Okay. And shout out Adam Silver Trades. He tweeted that and it really resonated with me. Like even all those times that you were initially green and you held out because and the play ended up not working out and you went red and sold for a loss. Like imagine if every single one of those times you would have took 1%, 5%, 6%, 10% gain. What would your account look like right now, right? Don't be greedy. Don't stick around to see if the cops show up after we rob the bank. All right. Plan your trade your plan, be consistent. All right, guys, that's all I got. Jordan or Justin, that's all you got. So we're out of here. But you guys, we'll see you bright and early in the pre-market tomorrow in the Discord. Hop in there right now. Give some feedback if you guys like this setup, not of how we're doing this. Let us know if we're doing well, if we're not. Love you guys. We will see you in a bit. Peace.